Well, now let's get busy on the kitchen floor. Let's give you something you've been asking for.
Welcome to the EasySex101.com's Sex Toy of the Week podcast. I'm your host, Joan Meijer. I'd like to introduce you to our special guests, Dr. Patti Britton, who is a sexologist, teacher, lecturer, speaker, and the author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Sensual Massage. She brings you a wealth of information. And Ian and Alicia Denchasy, who are the owners of Freddy and Eddy, store in Mar Vista, California, and an online store. They are researchers extraordinaire, as well as teachers, writers, and lecturers. If Freddy and Eddy recommend a product, you can bet it's heavily researched, it's safe, and it's top of the line. So let's go on with the podcast.
You're a whole lot away when you come undone. You're my little harmony son. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say my new favorite is this stuff called ice. And she doesn't really notice as much as I do, and since there's not much out there for men these days, this has menthol in it. And it's really interesting. You put it on your penis or condom or whatever, and when you insert it, it starts to, first it's cool. It's cold when you start, but then slowly it warms up, and it's like a furnace down there, and wow. It's really cool, actually. She's kind of like, I don't really feel much of a difference, but for me, I feel a tremendous difference, and so I just love this stuff. I can't glop on enough.
Does it ever get too hot for you, though?
Never.
It never goes in the urethra?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't, actually. Because remember, it's around the outside, so I just basically put it around the shaft and
not
insert.
on the head.
No, but it takes very little of it, actually, to do the trick. And
come on, share some.
All right, okay, I'll share a little bit of
Because
this
if you
stuff.
rub it, you're saying it warms up. That's plenty. Yeah.
This is.
Of course, this is not really a good test. It's not mucosal membrane.
Yeah, no, I mean, you'll get more of a picture of it, and then blow on it, and you'll kind of see what I mean. But really, it's
menthol.
So
not heavily mentholated.
No, it's not really heavily mentholated, but just enough. I'm telling you, it's hard to explain, but when you're using it, it's absolutely fantastic.
Because the friction heats it up.
Yeah, it certainly does, and it gets really hot, like really hot in there, and it's almost so hot that you're like, I'm gonna burst because it's so hot.
How exciting!
Yeah, it's very exciting, actually. So this is a company that we met at in Las Vegas for the Adult Video News show, which is where all the trade come together and share all their new products. And this was a company out of Australia who are making a big splash in the adult world. They have a whole line of super thin condoms with latex friendly and organic lubricants on the condoms already. They have this whole line of lubricants that are all natural. I mean, what you're starting to see in lubricants and the rest of the adult industry is a move towards much higher level products. Yeah. Not junk and throwaway stuff, but stuff that is actually developed by scientists now and that's meant to be good for you and not going to hurt you.
Yeah. So do any of these have applicators where you put in a copious amount of lube inside the vagina or the rectum?
it would have to be the Sliquid Silver and the Sassy. This is new for them, which is the exact same ingredients as the water base, but you know how you felt that and I poured some in your hands?
Yeah.
Look at this. They made a really big gel. Okay?
Whoa.
This is their booty formula, okay? For anal, because what happens is that a lot of people like using, because we can't produce any moisture in the anal cavity, you want to use something that doesn't dry up. So that's why silicone is so popular. What happens is that now more people, organic, they just want to go more cleaner in our bodies. So Sliquid became, try to fulfill that. So they made a water base that's thicker. And people still use this for vaginal also. They just like it because it's thicker, more emollient, it's just a nice feel. Slick with anal, they have things such as like a lube shooter. You
Okay.
fill that up, you basically put that in so that you don't have to worry about it.
And are all these effective for manual stimulation or hand jobs too?
Well,
Or do they get
I'm
tacky?
glad you asked that.
This
For-
was not rehearsed.
For hand jobs, actually, it's not. For hand jobs, you want to stay away from the organic because it kind of, remember, there's no warmth really like a vagina or moisture added, so it kind of gets gloppy
Yeah.
when you're using it. So if you stick more with like a silicone blend or a silicone lube, it's much better for hand jobs because you just don't want it getting tacky and thick. So you want something that's thinner and subtle. So silicone is much slipperier and better for use of the hands.
On the kitchen floor. Let's give you something.
That's it for today. I'd like to thank Dr. Patti Britton and Ian and Alicia Denchasy. And if you have any questions about any of the products that were discussed today, just go to our hardware store at easysex101.com and the information is there. Also, we are conducting a survey for a book. So go to easysex101.com and please take the survey. We're interested in your stories, your opinions, and your data. And if you do participate, you have a very good chance of getting published. Thank you for showing up, and please remember to practice safe sex.
Or at least postpone